to make their own game. It is to release today from making this video. Um, he says it's a new Kingsman movie. No, the Kingsman Marvel Rivals drama, not the Kingsman movies, which are fire, and y'all need to watch them because Kingsman movies are fire. That's all I gotta say. Um, but no, so the game comes out today. It comes out at 10 a.m. Pacific, which is in about 2 hours since I'm recording this video, and it looks promising. If you guys will watch they released it at um the game show awards, and everybody was like, what is this video, what is this thing. I was prepared and I'm not prepared anymore. What's going on? High guard. I can't spell guard for nothing, y'all. High guard trailer. We're gonna watch the trailer just so you guys can see it, and then we're gonna get into what I think is a creeping drama that's going to be related to the gaming community later on. So this is High Guard. If you guys didn't know about High Guard,
into lands uncharted and dangers untold.
overall, I can see the Titanfall, and I can definitely see the Apex.
And ride without rest. For coin or for cause, I fight to the end.
See, from the makers of Apex Legend and Titanfall. So they put it in there that they're the same makers.
Bringing the heat.
Your light belongs to me.
All right, so you guys kind of get the idea. I'm not gonna play the whole thing because, like, if y'all want to see it, I guess link could be in the description for YouTube. Y'all on chat, y'all can see it whenever y'all want to. My thing is with this. So if you didn't know, a bunch of creators were selected to go to play High Guard before the release. It was this previous weekend, if I'm not mistaken, or they went to go see it like a couple of weeks ago. It was in LA, and not gonna lie, the fact that I wasn't invited, it was let me start over. Not gonna lie, the fact that I was not invited, my feelings are hurt. Because I've seen a couple of people, they barely play Apex. And they out here playing High Guard. I'm like, you don't even play first person shooter. Anyway, that's me being bitter. Ignore that part. That's me being bitter. Anyway, so this is what spoke out to me as far as the situation. So like I said, a couple of creators were handpicked to go and play the game before it release. And then I seen this on my timeline, and it had me thinking like, dude, you're kind of, let me just show you what this person said. So Kaida said, wow, all the people who got complimentary flights, hotel, meals, exclusive access to play High Guard, and all are all saying the video game is good. Couldn't imagine. Now, here's the thing. This bothers me because it's like, how do you expect the creators to play the game? Do you expect them to come out of their own pocket? Do you expect them to pay for their own meals? Do you expect them to pay for their own staying to try out a game where they're not getting paid to play the game? They're getting complimentary flights, hotels, and meals to try a game. This is what bothers me about this, because what makes this different than someone going to a conference for work? Let's say the new iPhone, great example, the new iPhone comes out. iPhone, what is it? We on 17? We got too many iPhones out, so I don't know. Let's say Apple comes out with a new product. And all the tech people, I'm gonna stop.
Hey, yo, what's up? Y'all got a problem?
Night Reaper, thank you for the follow. Let's say Apple comes out with another product, right? So they invite tech geniuses, tech influencers, tech like business people, stores that's going to sell their phones, like let's say T-Mobile, Verizon, etc. is going to be there. Influencers like Mark is going to be there. I think his name is like Mark T something something. It's like a bunch of letters. He's like a really big tech influencer or whatever. And they said he was compromised too. Anyway, all right, ADHD kicking in. How do you expect to get the actual opinion of these pros, whatever pros are in here? I have to sneeze, hold on. Woo! There we go. Oh, another one. Phew. There we go. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Also, hi, Elijah. Hi, Shane. Hi, Fox. How are you? So, how do you expect these pro players or pro people, it doesn't even have to be a game, but like pro people to give you their honest opinion on something that's not out yet if they don't go to where the product is or wherever the base is? So apparently the base is here, which is why I'm offended that I didn't get invited because I live here. But anyway, and give their opinion on the game. I don't understand how you think critiques happen. Do you think like people just come out, ooh, I'm gonna come out of my own pocket for this game that I don't know nothing about, but I'm gonna pay for my own hotel, my own flight, my own meals, even though they invited me to come there? How do you expect it? Like, I just don't understand. Do you think that the people that go to the Apple release or a Samsung release or a tech convention, do you think that money comes out of their own pocket? No. Either that company is paying for them to, not paying them meaning like we get paid like hourly or salary, but they accommodate them to come and give their opinion on whatever it is being presented in front of them. So when I see something like this, where it's like, wow, all the people who got complimentary flights, hotel meals, exclusive access to play High Guard are saying that it's good. Oh my gosh. I've done this where I've been taken somewhere. The Valorant, when Gecko came out, I live in LA, but everybody else got flown out, got their food, everything accommodated for them. And we all tried Gecko. They all tried Gecko. And guess what? People gave their honest opinion about them. They said, this is good. This is bad about the kid. This is how it's going to be related to the game. This is what's going to happen. And if I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken, they did the same thing for Apex, and Apex became a multi-billion-dollar business. Apex had no promo, not even being shown like anything. And I believe some creators went to go play Apex before it came out, said that the game was good, it's the next innovation, and Apex blew up and became what it is. Well, what it was, it's kind of downfalling. Excuse me. What it is today. So I'm confused on this take. This take doesn't make any sense to me, in my opinion. I remember a TikTok clip saying the video game industry is the only place where you gotta force ways to convince people to try something they are supposed to love. Here's another one. This guy says, High Guard is funnily, I didn't even know funnily was a word, Enough exposing a lot of the industry rot, fly out a bunch of most agreeable journals and streamers you never heard of. Suddenly, they are all over Twitter saying the same thing with different words, getting asked if they had their trip expenses paid for. Just because I have my trip expenses paid for doesn't mean that I won't say that a game is good or bad. The NDA, and then he goes on to say this. This is another thing that's like bothering me. Forgot to mention NDA ends directly on release day. If you paid attention to over the years, has been a bad idea. All these people post variants of the same pictures as well. And press badges. One person said the game was long anticipated despite being announced a month ago. This person is not a part of the Apex community, because if you know, everybody was expecting a game that's similar to Titanfall and Apex because they were urging for a new game. Just say you're mad you didn't get chose. Bro, I didn't get chose. I am definitely mad, and I'm still interested in playing this game. Very, very much interested. I want to see what the difference is. Plus, it's like medieval times, so it's like a little bit different, but it's like magic instead of it's supposed to be like in the future. It's not really in the future, it's like in the past or something. I don't know. I'm interested in seeing what the game is about. They think just because you got sponsored, you can't. They didn't even get sponsored. That's the thing. But you said they think just because you got sponsored, you can't be honest. They never made NDAs like, hey, we paid you, so you can't say nothing negative. Like, what? Exactly. The thing is, they did not get sponsored. They just had their expense paid for. Why would I go out of my money? You want my opinion about your game. So why would I pull my money out of my pocket to go critique your game that you want me to be interested in? Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? I don't think that makes any sense. They cannot be someone who has worked with a brand. And then they bringing up NDAs. NDAs literally just said, hey, don't talk about the game before this date. That's literally what an NDA is. That's it. Hey, don't talk about it because we're about to release it. I signed so many, you know how many NDAs I have of stuff that's coming out. And I'm not talking about it until it come out. Like, that's it. You got compensated for a time on a game they wouldn't even play just to seem like they had a great. That's what I'm saying. Just yapping nonsense for no reason. So another person said, this right here. All this glowing praise for High Guard flowing now after the creators are back from their free vacation. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. As someone that's done one of these events before, it's literally one day, sometimes two. It's one day, go play the game, do whatever you gotta do, and leave. The most a creator is gonna do at these events is maybe 2 days. You're saying a vacation is them doing a whole week. Or at least a weekend, at least a Friday to Sunday. At least a Friday to Sunday. They literally get flown out like in the morning or something. They stay overnight, they play the game, and then they leave the next day. It's not even 2 days, it's like 1.5. So that take, don't agree with it. It's very silly. What I like about what Pro said, and I think I'm on board with the same thing because I want to put some positivity in here. He said High Guard comes out tomorrow, and y'all been today. It comes out today, and y'all been trying to put this game in the dirt since the teaser trailer. The creators event happens, and they like the game, and y'all get mad for them being flown out to an event. It's going to speak for itself. See you tomorrow. I am on that same boat. I was interested in the game as soon as it said Apex and Titanfall. It had nothing to do with no creator experience. It had nothing to do with the creators telling me like, "Oh my gosh, like I have fun looking at this." Da 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 da. Literally, they caught me when they said makers of Apex and Titanfalls. I said, you know what? I'm gonna try this game out. I want to see how it is. I want to see if it holds out to the same comfort that I have with Apex. I'm curious to know something. So Apex came out when? To play Apex. Because if I'm not mistaken, they did the same thing. Pro players and influencers did the pre-launch before the public release, and popular streamers and pro players were invited to. I know it's AI. I know it's AI. I know it's deaf to all AI. But I just want y'all to see this. So I remember people like Daquan, TSM Daquan, Shroud, and a couple of other creators got to play Apex before it came out. Before the public release, popular streamers and pro players were invited to play to create the buzz. Most notable, Dizzy, who became famous for his high-level play during the launch. Before it was launched, Apex had pro players and creators play the game. They are doing the same thing with High Guard. So where are you getting this idea that because creators and pro players are going out and trying a game that they are compromised because they're saying the game is good? Where is that coming from? And this is the nonsense that I'm talking about. This makes it really hard on the gaming community because you have people that envy others for their ability to be invited to these things. And like it just baffles people. Like, what do you mean all expense paid and you're saying that the game is good? They said the same thing about Apex. And Apex became a great franchise for the most part. Great franchise. I'm like, for the most part. They really are mad that they didn't get chose. But that's just my little rant that I wanted to talk about. Like I said, I want to do more of these where I do not news, just things since I doom scroll on social media anyway. I want to do more of these videos where it's like the stuff that I see, especially in the gaming community, the shenanigans that occur. I just want to talk about it. And what's sad is like creators now have to say, who was it that said that? It was not Noob. It was what is his name? I'm blanking. Why am I forgetting creators' names? What is going on? I need to do a better job. Let me see. Let me see. It was Noko. That's who it was. Noko. So Noko literally has to say this. He said, I'll be live at 8 p.m. tomorrow for the new High Guard game, which comes out at 10 a.m. Pacific. I can answer any of your questions. We got the squad lock for tomorrow are absolutely going to pop off, which is today, and show you what this game really has to offer. Not a paid ad. I am genuinely itching to play. Seriously, they did not pay me for this tweet. Not an ad, not a sponsored post. I'm gonna like that. Again, not paid. I just like the game. One more time, just in case they did not feed me for this post or pay me to upper. Why do creators have to now do this? Like, I don't understand. And he is someone that came from Apex. If you didn't know, he's an Apex player. He plays some Valorant sometimes, but he's like a really big Apex player. Like, creators now have to do disclaimers saying that they really like something. And to me, that is a problem. That is a huge problem. Because why do I have to make a disclaimer? If I put something out, you should know that it's authentic if I'm saying that I like a game. That's my opinion on that, though. For the sake of YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys like this content, comment below what your thoughts are on this situation. If you disagree with me, feel free to put in a comment. If you agree with me, put it in the comment. Check you guys out in the next video. Bye. All right, that's for YouTube. Cause my last video popped up, y'all. All I did was literally take what we was talking about in the beginning about the Kingsman situation, and I put it on YouTube, and that thing literally got like 2K views, which is a lot for me. What's the new game that's dropped? Highguard? Yeah, Highguard drops today. Hi, Drake. How are you? Hi, Daytime. Hi, Yaya. The question is, are we playing though? I get salty not getting picked a lot when the work has been there, but at the same time, sometimes somebody talks about I'm happy. I'm not surprised. It took a long time for them to put me in the Apex creator program, so that's why I was like, I said it for the sake of the video, like I'm bitter about it, but I'm actually not. I don't care. I'm moving over to sim racing, and I'm getting invited to events for that, so I don't particularly care. But yeah, we are gonna play the game, just not today. Or if we do play today, it'll probably be like later on tonight, because I have to go to work. I'm not gonna be able to play it like as soon as it comes out because I'm going to the gym. Like, I just wanted to talk about that situation. Like, I've been itching to talk about that since yesterday. I wanted to do more of like this type of content, like in the beginning, have conversations with you guys about things that are going on in the gaming community. But yeah. Oh, somebody even commented. They said, "My understanding is that people were trashing on this game, wanted to fail because they are tired of seeing online only hero shooters, and heavily compared this to Concord. So for the reason because of some people, characters are ethical, diverse, and the game must fail." Dang, that sucks. That someone said that. Blizzard is 35 years old. Oh wow. Blizzard turns 35 years old today, guys. Try to think. World of Warcraft I think just turned 20. I'm curious to know what the first game was. I did not know that. Never mind. 12 p.m. Central. I never heard of Highguard. Highguard came out during the Game Awards. That's dumb take. There are a ton of other games out there that are not hero shooters. I've been expanding my genre lately and loving it. I mean, those are the casuals for you. Those are the casuals for you. What else is happening? Not gaming news. The Seahawks won. Thank you. And I'm only saying thank you because I'm glad I don't have to hear fireworks in LA. Keep that crap in Seattle. Congratulations. I watched the second, third, and fourth game. Rams defense non-existent in that game. That's all I gotta say. Y'all let y'all offense down. That's but Seahawks well deserved. I think that they've been the most consistent out of everybody in the NFC. And now they're in the Super Bowl. They got about to get their lick back. They gotta get their apparently it was an 11-year rival or grudge, similar to the Eagles. We just got ours sooner. They gotta get their lick back from the Patriots. So I am, if you didn't know, rooting for the Seahawks because one, Seahawks are NFC, and I mostly root for any team that is NFC. That's just me. And then two, I don't like the Patriots, so I need I need the Patriots to lose. And y'all out here complaining about Kansas City and the Eagles making it to the Super Bowl. Y'all done put the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Isn't that worse? In my opinion, I'd rather have seen Kansas City than the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Personally, I'd rather see them get their comeback and go back to the Super Bowl than have the Patriots in the Super Bowl. That is me personally. But like I said, rooting for the Seahawks. I really hope they win. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say. Break out balls and guns and holes and try new stuff. Yo, I went to my first prep class for school on Saturday, and it just reminded me how I can just I can have an interest in the beginning for school, and then my brain just go like this. I have a full stack of papers and I have homework too, which is crazy. It's not like a lot of homework, but I do have to study for the test that's coming up. Ah, my gosh. I need to pass this test. Hold on, girl. I'm about to drink this having a retainer is still crazy to me. Kareem said, I want everyone to support High Guard release today and give it a real shot in support of our devs. We appreciate that we're at Respawn that left to do something. That we're at Respawn left to do something different and awesome. Okay, have a good day. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it out. We'll probably try it out. Like I said, tonight. I can't do it today because in about 2 hours I'll be leaving for the gym. Waiting for this little boy to wake back up so I can tire him out and then leave. Look, Jacob says actually hilarious watching the collective meltdown of people crying about creators and media attending an event for creators and media to play a new game. It happens with every title, and best of all, these people haven't even given their opinion yet. Just I attended. I said something smart. I should have left it alone. I said, did you say the same thing when Apex Legends came out? LOL. Alright, that was petty. I don't care. I'm like, I don't care. If the release is stable, I'm in. Everybody named Mom about to be playing this game. Oh, you're up.
Hi, Baba. Hey. You woke up? I just thought about
He's up. Oh, but yeah, like Lou said, he told his job the power might go out around noon today. Are y'all gonna try the new game? It looks good. It looks like something that I would honestly play. And I heard it's kind of like Overwatch meets Apex in a way. So I'm I don't know. Guys, I cannot. I need to get a new monitor. I don't need, excuse me. I don't need to get a new monitor. I really strongly would like a new monitor for sure. Yeah, I want y'all to just see. Y'all, so all right, well, look how many views I got on this video. 2.5K views, 47 comments. Like, y'all want to see this type of content. So I'm down to like continue to do this type of content. And I think someone just posted a newest someone just posted. They said, when I speak to your lack of maturity though, people normally don't repeat themselves when they're listening when they listen the first time. Mm. I spell accordingly. I think that's how you spell. No, I'm missing a letter. Somebody spell accordingly. Accord. No, it's CCO. Din. No, that's not accordingly. Oh, here we go. Oh, ding. Accordingly. Accordingly. Those type of words always confuse me. Controversy is trending. Those type of words always confuse me because I think the accent, because I'll say accordin, in, and I'll think it's in, and I'll forget the G, and it's accordingly, not accordingly. It's accordingly with a G, like g. Don't forget the G. G. Don't forget the G, y'all. G, 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 g. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Oh man. So what's been new with you guys? Oh, he's going back to sleep. Do y'all see him? He's just sleep. Or he's not asleep, he's up. His tail was spiked up for some reason while I was cooking. Y'all, I was cooking some beef bacon, and that's the closest thing that I remember what pork tastes like. And it was so good. It was so good. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm going back to turkey bacon. I think I'm buying beef bacon from now on. Just with that, like I'll do like maybe like turkey patties or chicken sausage, but like as far as bacon is concerned, I'm sticking with beef bacon. Cause I don't eat pork. If y'all didn't know, like I don't eat pork. So I need a substitute, and turkey bacon is just not doing it for me. It tastes like not all turkey bacon, but most turkey bacon brains